Hey everybody, welcome back to another Loot Crate opening with Naru. Pretty excited about this. This just got delivered yesterday. Would have made the video yesterday, but kind of got busy with some stuff and it kind of ran late, so didn't get around to it until now. This will be just like the previous video, just a Loot Crate opening. This is sealed. Haven't opened it yet. Don't have a clue what's inside. Kind of anxious to see what's going on in here. So, let's just get into this. Without further ado, let's cut this thing open and see what we got for the month. This would have to be October's. So this is October's Loot Crate offering. Oh wow. So already this thing is quite interesting. This says on the inside of the lid, Loot Crate presents a cavalcade of cursed creatures. And it has what looks like a mask, like a merman mask, like a Swamp Thing looking dude mask that you can cut out and make your own. It's kind of hard to show that. Once I get the stuff out of the box, I'll be able to show this a little easier, but for now, that's what we're looking at. That's pretty cool. I like how they put a lot of detail onto the inside of the box. I would have never thought they would do something like that, but that's pretty cool. So basically it says, the blood-curdling beast from beneath the waves. Instructions carefully cut along the dotted lines, and the whites of the eyes. Be careful, scissors are sharp. Adult supervision required. Hashtag crate craft. So again, that's just what's on the underside of the lid. It's a cutout mask. That's pretty cool for basically Halloween. I dig that. And they got the box here before Halloween, so that's pretty cool too. So first thing out of the box, right on the top, looks like we got a t-shirt. I always like t-shirts. And it looks like it says right here on the inside of the t-shirt on the label, it says Season 2 Attack on Titan. Now, I know that's an anime, however, it's not one that I have personally seen, but it's one that I can watch. I believe it's either on Netflix or Hulu, and it basically looks like the image of a big zombie monster guy who would be the Titan, of course, and then you've got the guy, I'm assuming from the anime, that would fight him. That's a pretty cool looking shirt, honestly. I dig it, even though I've not seen the anime, I dig the design. That's pretty cool. It's kind of hard to show it, but here's the guy down here that's the fighter, and then obviously the big zombie guy behind him, or in front of him, I mean. That's pretty cool. Looks like, I can't tell for sure. This might be navy blue. I'm trying to compare it to the color of my watch band. I think this is navy blue. It's kind of hard to tell in this light, but that's pretty neat. We're already off to a pretty good start here with the Loot Crate. So it's safe to assume that I think this is all basically going to be Halloween scary type stuff, which is cool. I dig that. That's kind of a neat thing. We'll slide the t-shirt up here into the front. Okay, and so now we got a few more things in here. Next easiest grab thing. Okay, we got a pair of socks. That's kind of funny. It's from Gremlins. These look like dress socks. That's interesting. They are BioWorld brand crew socks with the Gremlins on them. Not a big fan of the Gremlins, but at least I know what they are. That's kind of funny. They made socks, Gremlin socks. I don't know where I'd ever wear these, but I can definitely say I have a pair. So I got Gremlin socks. That's kind of funny. Definitely goes along with the Halloween theme. Okay, next thing. We have what looks to be an Evil Dead 2 adult collectible. I'm assuming this is another one of those statue little things. Kind of like the last month was the Alien This looks like an Evil Dead 2 statue. We'll go ahead and open that up, see what that's all about. Inquiring minds need to know. Yeah, it's definitely something like that, because it's got some plastic. Yeah, that's what it is. It's a little statue thing. So basically, it basically looks just like the image on the box. It's just, try to put this in frame so you can see it. Kind of neat. Oh wow, it's like it's got like a whole set. Like it's a whole stand-up like thing. That's pretty cool. It's definitely a lot more, there's a lot more to it than just the, oh, that's funny, it even has a trapdoor. That's clever. There's definitely a lot more to it than the last one was. And then you got the guy chasing. I've not seen The Evil Dead, but I've heard it's kind of a cult classic in horror movies. But yeah, I really don't know anything about it other than that. That's about all I got on that. But this is cool. It looks neat. If I can just get it to go into the little... Yeesh, gotta push hard to get it to stand where I need it to. Oh, you really gotta push hard on that. But it does go into place. And this guy's grabbing him. Whoa, if I don't drop the whole thing. This dude's grabbing him. I guess the trapdoor just sits upright behind. I guess it just leans against the backdrop, so to speak. So that's pretty cool. Again, I'm not real familiar with the Evil Dead stuff, but I certainly dig the little statue. It's just like the one from last month, basically. Probably a different artist that helped design it, but it's pretty cool. Got a zombie coming up from the cellar to grab the main guy from the looks of it. I like how in his hand it looks like he's got a mitt that has a chain, or he's either holding a chainsaw or he's got his hand inside something that's got a chainsaw on it, and he's got a shotgun in his hand. That's pretty cool. So that's pretty neat. I dig it. Make sure we get everything in frame here. I kind of dig a little bit about how with these loot crates, I'm getting a t-shirt and a little statue with each one. I like that. Even though, you know, they could mix it up probably a little bit more, I like that they give you, like, something what feels like it's somewhat substantial every month. Okay, this is an American Horror Story Loot Crate keyring. That's interesting. It looks like it's got a police service room. Oh, that's interesting. It's not just a key ring, it's got a key on it. That's pretty neat. It's not, I mean, the key isn't made or anything. It's kind of hard to see it. But there's a key chain here, and then there's a key behind it. And then there's like a tassel on the end, almost like something you'd see on like a lamp pull chain or something like that. And then on the back it says, "Please service room." I've seen some of the like first couple seasons of American Horror Story. It's pretty crazy. It's a pretty interesting show. It's definitely creepy. I will give it that. That's one. It's definitely a creepy show. Wow. Okay. Next, we have. Oh, that's funny. So they put a pin apparently in each one of these. And this is a Ouija board pin from their loot pins. It's cool. It literally looks like the little, I don't know, whatever the piece on the board that everybody puts their hands on and it's moving around. It's spelling something out. That's pretty cool. Again, I'm not really a big fan on pins, but I like them. They're cool looking. That's pretty neat. And then that looks to be about it. There's a little insert that they give you, kind of telling about the contents. Yeah. And what else do we got? You know, and then they have Mega Crate winners, or stuff you can win. Looks like the Mega winner gets a Cursed Camping Trip set. You get a deluxe 6-person tent, 4 sleeping bags, 4 backpacks, and 4 rechargeable 2-way radios. That's funny. That's clever. That way you can have all your buddies over and go camping, I guess. Maybe out in the backyard. If you're too scared to go do it for reals. You know, to each their own. I'll just read briefly about the items that they, you know, from the pamphlet. So the Ouija is called a planchet or a planchette. I'm not real sure how it's pronounced because I don't really know much about the game. It's that time of year, pumpkin spice lattes, huge bags of candy, horror-based puns, you know, Halloween. Want to kick things up a notch and contact some spirits? Based on every scary movie we've ever seen, that's a terrible idea that usually ends with a curse and or haunting. But if you really want to, a Ouija board is the way to go, and this planchette, however you pronounce it, will point the way. You've been warned. That's clever. Then the exclusive Attack on Titan t-shirt. In Attack on Titan, humanity is cursed to be hunted down and devoured by a mysterious race of giants. It's a fun show. The largest of these humongous man-eaters is a skinless behemoth known as the Colossal Titan. It tends to knock down walls, but it's also the breakout star of this month's stylish tee. We're big fans, no pun intended, of Attack on Titan, and we thought its unique and dynamic visual style, complete with atmospheric steam, would make for a great design and encourage you to take life's biggest challenges head on. That's funny. And then exclusive Superimo scenes. Evil Dead 2 diorama. So that's what this thing is. The Book of the Dead serves as a passageway to evil worlds beyond. And if you're like Ash, you're probably wondering why the hell anyone would just want to read it. But hey, a page turner is a page turner, and curses happen. Super emo friends Jay Salvador is back for another awesome artist series figure, bringing us an adorable take on a less than adorable moment from Evil Dead 2 with this groovy diorama. Display it proudly, and if you plan on going to a creepy cabin in the woods, maybe pack a chainsaw. Okay, and then the exclusive Gremlins socks. You know the rules. No bright lights, don't get them wet, and never feed them after midnight. Of course, everyone breaks those rules and gremlins wreak havoc. The good news is you can totally get these socks wet. When you want to, wash them. In fact, we strongly encourage you to always wash your socks so you don't find yourself cursed as that person with smelly feet. Gremlins and its bonkers sequels is one of our favorite holiday classics, and it totally works for 2 holidays. And we have often debated what after midnight actually qualifies as. Feel free to weigh in on social. Did you get the terrifying Gremlins or the adorable Mogwai socks? Well, we got the Gremlin socks. And then the exclusive American Horror Story keychain. As the 5th season of American Horror Story told us, James March built the Hotel Cortez in 1925 to pamper guests and hide the bodies of his murder victims. Not the nicest guy. Anyway, want to check into room 64? We hear it's incredibly haunted. This cool keychain is a much less spooky recreation of the ones from the show. Fortunately, the decorative key can't actually open the door to any haunted rooms. At least, we don't think it does. And that's gonna basically do it. And then, of course, there's more to the inside of the box. It looks like there's another mask that you can cut out down on the inner portion of the box, which is pretty cool. So you get 2 masks essentially. So that's pretty cool. And then on the inside it says the abominable Antzilla. And then it says underneath, on the underside of the inner lid, it says, which mask will choose you? So that's pretty cool. So that's gonna basically do it for the October Loot Crate. Pretty cool stuff. I kind of dig the diorama, and the T-shirt's pretty neat too. I kind of dig that, even though, like I said, I'm not familiar with the show. I'll definitely have to give it a watch so I can kind of get in tune a little bit with what that's all about. But yeah, so this is kind of a quick little 15-20 minute video. It's just kind of open it up, kind of show you guys what was inside. Hope you enjoyed the video. Feel free to like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Let me know again, do you like me doing the Loot Crate openings? I promise I'm going to do another Lego video. It might be this upcoming weekend, it might be the next weekend after it. Honestly, I have the Lego sets, it's finding the time to do the videos. That's kind of where I'm lacking at the moment, so I do promise they're coming. Just stay tuned, and content's coming your way, so give me a little patience, and I promise we'll have some good content coming your way. So thanks again for watching. This is Naru, and we'll catch you next video.